Imagine you have total time and financial freedom and you travel the world and you still get paid. Now, this is an absolute pipe dream for most of us, but it can be yours at the low price of posting 1 to 2 YouTube videos every week. Does that mean it's easy? Heck no. It's a lot easier than clocking into a job that you hate every single day and spending 2 months worth of pay on a crappy vacation 1 week of the year that you get off from your job. Let me show you how to make this dream a reality for yourself. First off, I want to make it clear anybody can do this. It doesn't matter what your qualifications are, who you are, where you grew up, any of that stuff. If you have an internet connection and a brain, you can do this. Anybody can spend a few hours a week outlining a video, recording it, and editing it, then posting it on YouTube. I promise you, you have at least a couple hours that you doom scroll every week, and you can use that time to post YouTube videos. Even if you're watching videos like this all the time, you need to quit consuming all the time and create instead. Now, consuming a little bit of content every now and again that helps you out is pretty good, but still, use most of that time to create. Your next question might be, well, what exactly do I create? I have no idea what kind of content to make on YouTube. To that, I say, I don't care. You need to do something that you're interested in, but something that you can also make money doing if that's your goal. If you're just trying to start a new hobby that'll take up some of your time, then, you don't really have to even watch this video. But if you want to make money off of YouTube, here's what you do. The easiest route to go is to teach somebody something that you are very knowledgeable about. Why do you think I'm making YouTube videos about making YouTube videos? Because I know a lot about it, I've done it a lot, and I've watched a bunch of content about it. Now, if you don't actually want to teach somebody something, there's two different routes you can go. You can either go entertainment or you can go documentary. In documentary, I mean, you can literally document you doing something that you learn and expound upon so you can teach it later. In entertainment, it's everything else. On the entertainment side of things, you got to think about stuff like, what do you watch videos about? What do you consume in the rest of your free time? Do you watch hunting videos? Do you watch anime review videos? Do you watch Breaking Bad analysis video essays? What do you watch? What are you interested in? Think about something that you can make videos about weekly for the rest of your life, because it literally is a very long process. To truly be successful on YouTube, and we'll touch on this a little bit more later on, but to truly be successful on YouTube, you need to be willing to put like at least 2 years of your life into this. Once you have a list of topics that you're interested in creating content about, pick something. You don't need to spend weeks and months going through your list and figuring out what you might want to create content about. Just pick one. The one that you think has the highest ceiling, that you're the most interested in, go for it. If you're good at something and you can teach somebody that and make a whole channel about that, that's what I would do as the top priority. If you pick one of those topics and start making content about it, and a couple months down the road you decide you hate your life and you don't want to do that anymore, you can switch to a different topic on a different channel, but let me warn you, it's gonna suck sometimes. It doesn't matter if you're doing what you like the most or otherwise, sometimes you don't want to sit in front of this camera and start talking. I go through that myself, not so much with this channel because I absolutely love this, but there's another channel I have that sometimes I kind of hate my life. That's okay though, because I'm committed to it. That commitment has led to very high upsides. Like, it is actually going somewhere right now and I'm excited about it, and you should be too for your stuff. You push through the bad to get to the good. You ever seen that meme of the guy digging in the ground and then he turns around right before he sees all the diamonds? Well, that's what YouTube success is like. Sometimes you just have to keep digging. Now, once you decide the topic that you're going to create content about, you have to decide how you're going to make money from it if that's your goal. If you're in the entertainment niche at all, I suggest you focus on growing the largest audience possible first. I have a ton of videos on this channel that will help you do this. There's systems that I have outlined. Everything you need is right here on this Creator Edge channel. Now, if you're teaching somebody something, if you're an education channel, you want to kind of build out the back end of the business. You don't want to spend a ton of time doing this, but decide, are you going to give away free PDFs that serve as lead magnets to get an email and then email this list of customers you have and eventually sell them a product? You could create something like a school membership, so it's either a free or a paid membership to that community where all your viewers get as much information as you can give them in there. I have a school community for aspiring YouTubers like yourself. I haven't promoted it in a while, so it's going to be the first link in the description. It's called Creator Edge, and everybody in there is somebody just like you trying to grow on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Can you make money from something like that? Now, this community is completely free, but yours doesn't have to be. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds of how you actually grow your channel in this video, because I do that in every other video that I have on this channel, but you do have to determine your target audience. Once you have that topic, you have to determine who you're making videos for, what problem you're solving for them, which you should already know, and then you just keep making videos for them. To find your target audience, you literally map it out. Like, you determine, How old is this person? What gender are they primarily? You know, there's going to be some here and there, but what kind of videos are they supposed to be interested in watching in this niche? What are you going to say to them whenever you're talking? What value are you going to provide? Write down all their characteristics, everything they might be interested in, and refer back to this list every single time you make a video. Make sure this video fits their profile and you'll be golden. There's things like the outlier method that you can use to find video ideas. I go into depth on a video. I'll link it on screen here. But anyway, you just steal videos like an artist. Steal proven concepts for videos and create your own outliers that are going to blow your channel up eventually. The most important part right now is building a backlog of videos so that once one video blows up, your viewers can go binge the rest of your videos. That's why it's so important to stay consistent. You need to post at least one video a week. I actually recommend 2 if you're only on one channel. Unless you're making really long entertainment type videos, then you can't really make 2 at a time. You need to make 1 per week. But stick to that. Whatever you decide, stick to it. Stay consistent. The reason I say shoot for 2 videos per week is because if you're anything like me, you like everything scheduled out, routine, and if something throws your routine off, you're not going to do it. You're just going to be mad. If you block off one day or one specific set of hours during the week to work on one video and you miss that time, you're going to get discouraged and skip a week, maybe 2, maybe quit altogether. If you aim for 2 videos a week, you can at least make 1 of those. Almost guaranteed, unless you're on vacation without a laptop or internet connection, you can make 1 video. That way you at least have 50-ish videos by the end of the year. Hopefully more than that. Hopefully more like 80. Make these videos in a similar format to each other. Like every single video you make, it needs to be in the same format. If you make a talking head video about personal finance, all your videos need to be talking head videos about personal finance. If you make 15-minute videos on average, you need to stick around 12 to 18 to maybe even 20 minutes, but stay in that range. Don't go making 4-hour video essays. That's not what your viewers want to watch. Think of it like building out your own weekly show. You tune in to like Fox Entertainment on Sunday nights to watch a specific show. If that show is completely different the next week whenever you tune in, you're not going to watch it. That's how viewers on YouTube are. Similarly formatted content for the same people every single week. That is staying consistent. You might say, well, I'm never going to have a video blow up unless I'm just the luckiest person alive. Like, look at this person. They had 1 video blow up and here they are. They're a superstar. That's because they were consistent beforehand. The ones who weren't consistent beforehand and they went randomly viral, most of the time they just drop off. Look at the Hawk Tuah girl. General George Patton himself, the American hero, said that there is no such thing as luck. Rather, when opportunity meets preparedness, people consider it luck. So you have the opportunity of 1 video blowing up and you already have this consistent schedule of posting and this backlog of videos. That's preparedness. There's no such thing as luck on YouTube, in my opinion, unless you just randomly go viral. But most of the time, like I said, if you go viral, you're just going to drop off the face of the earth because that's what happened to people that aren't prepared. You also need to focus on improving in every single video. If you aren't improving your content, you're just spinning your wheels for the most part. Some aspect of your video, whether it's the lighting, whether it's the camera quality, whether it's the editing, whether it's the audio, something needs to get 1% better every single video. Thumbnails should be one of your very first areas to improve. I personally think the packaging, the title, and the thumbnail are the most important part of your entire video, so focus on this stuff and the hook, the first 30 seconds of your video first. Constantly improve that, stay consistent, and look like the pros, and you'll be lucky. I will say, don't try to improve so drastically that you trade like quantity for quality at the beginning. You need to get those numbers up, those videos posted, and you will learn along the way and get faster in the process. That's when you can make drastic upgrades. You'll know when you get there. As a matter of fact, efficiency is a great thing to improve upon in each video. Get faster at video editing, get faster at making thumbnails, get better at making thumbnails, that kind of stuff. Now, once you get the ball rolling, all you have to do is keep it rolling. You need to keep posting, nail the big idea and the packaging of your videos, and just keep posting at least 1 video a week. You do all that, you'll eventually have 1 video blow up, and you will be a YouTuber making enough money to at least pay a light bill. Eventually, you'll probably be able to quit your day job if you're consistent long enough, if you're able to push that ball down the road as far as possible until you get the massive returns. One more thing, I promise you that creating is so much better for your mental and physical health than doom scrolling, than consuming like everybody else. Feeling productive with your time, even if you're just making a YouTube video a week, is drastically important for your mental health. Now, I know there's other aspects of that where big creators say that it harms them, but I'm telling you right now, it's better than doom scrolling for 8 hours a day or 4 hours a day or 2 hours a day, anytime. Now, if you want an in-depth guide on how to make every single video on your YouTube channel a complete content strategy, check out this video linked on screen right here. It shows you exactly how to reach that first 1,000 subscriber mark and more. Until next time, peace.